favorite mug is still on the sill. The house is breathing slow and still. The calendar's stuck on a Tuesday in June, and I'm still humming that broken out tune. Everyone tells me that time is a cure, but the more that it passes, the less I am sure. I'm wearing a sweater to keep out the draft of the empty space where we used to laugh. The world outside just spins and spins. New stories start where the old one ends, but I'm a record with a deep, jagged scratch, waiting for a door that'll never unlatch. I see the city lights shifting their glow. I watch the people with places to go, but my feet are heavy, my heart is like lead, replaying every single word that you said. They say just let go, they say let it be, but the ghost of your ghost is still haunting me. The world's moving forward, but I'm withdrawn, and I can't move on. I went to the grocery store down the street and bought all the things that you like to eat. I realized it halfway through the checkout line that I'm living a life that's no longer mine. I'm a museum of everything else, collecting the memories, the love and the dust. It's been 6 months or maybe a year, but it feels like a second since you were right here. I see the city lights shifting their glow. I watch the people with places to go, but my feet are heavy, my heart is like lead, replaying every single word that you said. They say just let go, they say let it be, but the ghost of your ghost is still haunting me. The world's moving forward, but I'm withdrawn, and I can't move on. Is it a choice or is it a cage? Why can't my fingers just turn the damn page? I'm terrified if I take one step ahead, I'll finally admit that our forever is dead. So I'll stay right here in the dark and the cold, holding a hand that I no longer hold. It's another new dawn, but I can't move on. No, I just can't move on. Your favorite mug is still on the sill. The house is breathing slow and still. The calendar's stuck on a Tuesday in June, and I'm still humming that broken out tune. Everyone tells me that time is a cure, but the more that it passes, the less I'm sure. I'm wearing a sweater to keep out the draft of the empty space where we used to laugh. The world outside just spins and spins. New stories start where the old one ends, but I'm a record with a deep, jagged scratch, waiting for a door that'll never unlatch. the grocery store down the street and bought all the things that you like to eat. I realized it halfway through the checkout line that I'm living a life that's no longer mine. I'm a museum of everything else, collecting the memories, the love and the dust. It's been 6 months or maybe a year, but it feels like a second since you were right here. I see the city lights shifting their glow. I watch the people with places to go, but my feet are heavy, my heart is like lead, replaying every single word that you said. They say just let go, they say let it be, but the ghost of your ghost is still haunting me. The world's moving forward, but I'm withdrawn, and I can't move on. Is it a choice or is it a cage? Why can't my fingers just turn the damn page? I'm terrified if I take one step ahead, I finally admit that our forever is dead. So I'll stay right here in the dark and the cold, holding a hand that I no longer I'm still holding on to the physical things, the ticket stubs and the birthday rings. But I saw you yesterday and your eyes were dry, like a summer drought in a hollow sky. You didn't stumble, you didn't even blink. It's faster than a heartbeat, how quick you could sink. All the years we built, all the nights we shared, into a vacuum like they were never there. You're walking around in a brand new skin, with no trace of the places that we've both been. It's a talent, I guess, to just turn out the light and leave me wandering in the middle of the night. You didn't just leave, you did something worse. You took our chapters and you wrote a reverse. Every I love you and every I do has been scrubbed from the memory of you. I'm a character you killed, a page that you tore, a ghost that doesn't haunt your hallways anymore. It's the ultimate cold, the ultimate glory, how easily you erased our story. I checked the photos on your digital wall. There's a gap in the timeline, no record at all of the trip to the coast or the house that we bought. It's like a battle that you never fought. You didn't just move on, you reset the clock, changed every password and changed every lock. I'm a glitch in your system, a stain on the floor that you polished away till I'm not there anymore. You didn't just leave, you did something worse. You took our chapters and you wrote a reverse. Every I love you and every I do has been scrubbed from the memory of you. I'm a character you killed, the page that you tore, a ghost that doesn't haunt your hallways anymore. It's the ultimate cold, the ultimate glory, how easily you erased our story. Did it hurt to delete? 1,000 more lines that'll never be read. But your version is clean, your version is white, a beautiful blankness, a thief in the night. Yeah, you're the author now, and I'm just gone. You erased our story. You erased our story. I stayed through everything. I watched the paint peel off the bedroom walls, and I stayed when the shadows grew long in the halls. I held the umbrella when your sky turned to gray, and I washed all the bitter words you used to say. When the money ran low and the bottle ran high, I was the one with the never say die. I fixed every plate, I smoothed every sheet, while I walked on the glass you left at my feet. I was the anchor, I was the shore. I kept coming back for 100 times more. I saw the version of you that was gold, and I clung to that ghost until my fingers turned cold. I stayed through the silence, I stayed through the screams, I stayed through the wreckage of all of our dreams. I was the last one to leave the sinking ship, with a prayer in my heart and a bite on my lip. You walked away when the weather got rough, but I showed up daily and gave you enough. Now I'm standing alone where the memories sing, because I stayed through everything. You didn't have to ask, I just made it my job to muffle the sound of every heartbroken sob. I was your witness, your doctor, your friend, believing the story would change in the end. But you took my loyalty and used it for shade, then forgot about the person who stayed in the glade. You treated my patience like a given right, then vanished the second you saw a new light. My forever wasn't a word, it was a day, a promise I kept that you'd rather forget. I traded my youth and I traded my pride, just to keep a seat by your hollowed out side. Because I stayed through everything. The house is empty, the dust has settled. I'm finally learning what it means to be settled. You left so easy, but I stayed until there was nothing left to stay for. I stayed through it all. left me behind. I'm still standing on the corner where you turned away, wearing the same expression from that Tuesday in May. You shifted gears so fast I couldn't catch the wind. Before I knew it, I was where the story had to end. You're miles ahead now, chasing some neon dream, while I'm still stuck in the middle of a silent scream. The dust hasn't even settled on the road you took, but you've already closed the page and burned the book. I'm a landmark in your rearview, getting smaller by the mile, while you're out there trading my memory for a stranger smile. And you move like the light, fast and refined, while I'm the anchor that you simply left behind. You didn't even look in the mirror to check if I was drowning or a total wreck. It was easy for you to just slip out of my mind, but God, it's heavy knowing you left me behind. I see your updates, the cities and the glowing lights. You're sleeping soundly through these hollow, quiet nights. Did you pack our history in a box you'll never find? Or did you just drop it because you didn't want the grind? I'm a ghost in a town that you've already outgrown, building a life out of the seeds that we had sown. And you move like the light, fast and refined, while I'm the anchor that you simply left behind. You didn't even look in the mirror to check if I was drowning or a total wreck. It was easy for you to just slip out of my mind, but God, it's heavy knowing you left me behind. Wait for me, that's what I wanted to shout, but the words turned to ash before they could get out. You were always a runner, I was always the base. Now I'm just a blur in a high-speed chase. The engine's gone quiet, the road is just black, and I finally realize you're not looking back. You moved on, you moved out, and you left me behind. Left me behind. Left me behind. I miss us still. I'm not mourning the touch or the way you'd hold the wheel. It's the architecture of the us that I can't unfeel. The phantom map of where we were meant to go before the current took us steady and slow. I'm over the arguments, I'm over the chill, I'm over the man, but I miss us still. It's a ghost in the passenger seat of my car. It's the we that got lost looking for a star. I've deleted your number, I've cleared out the drawer, but I'm haunted by the shadows of who we were before. Because you're just a stranger with a familiar face, but us, that was a kingdom, that was a place. It was the shorthand, the secrets, the quiet I know, the way still. I saw a movie today that you would have hated. I started to tell you, then I hesitated. My brain did the math before I could stop. The habit of we is a hard one to drop. It's the Sunday mornings and the way the light hit, the messy, beautiful, broken parts of it. I found a new rhythm, I found a new pace, but there's a we-shaped hole in every space. Because you're just a stranger with a familiar face, but us, that was a kingdom, that was a place. It was the shorthand, the secrets, the quiet. I know the way we could stand when the heavy winds blow. I don't want you back, I've had my fill, but God help me, honey, I miss us still. It's a morning for a version of me that is gone, the girl who believed we'd see every dawn. I don't miss the lies or the way that it ends, I just miss the feeling of our lives being friends. I'm moving on, I'm climbing the hill, but looking back, I miss us still. I'm over the man, I'm over the heartbreak, I'm over the way my hands used to shake. But in the quiet, in the standstill, I miss us. I miss us still. It wasn't a gunshot, it wasn't a scream, it wasn't the nightmare that woke from the dream. It was the way that you stopped buying my favorite wine, and how ours turned to yours and mine turned to mine. It was the dinner dates where we had nothing to say, while you watched the clock and I looked away. A quiet erosion, a shoreline in rain, losing an inch at a time to the pain. I would've preferred a crash or a fire, something to prove that you still felt desire. But you were just fading, a ghost in the hall, painting over the memories we hung on the wall. You didn't just leave, you didn't just go, you let the fire die out steady and slow. You withdrew your hand and you withdrew your heart, pulling the stitches of us all apart. A sudden goodbye would have been a mercy, but you kept me thirsty and called it a sea. I'm standing in wreckage you took years to holy. God, it's a crime how you ended us slowly, how you ended us slowly. I remember the winter you stopped checking in, the way that my touch felt like ice on your skin. You were working late or just needed space, while you scrubbed every trace of me out of your face. You let the house go cold, you let the garden die. You didn't have the courage to look in my eye and tell me you'd left 6 months before. You just let your shadow slip under the door. You didn't just leave, you didn't just go, you let the fire die out steady and slow. You withdrew your hand and you withdrew your heart, pulling the stitches of us all apart. A sudden goodbye would have been a mercy, but you kept me thirsty and called it a sea. I'm standing in wreckage you took years to holy. God, it's a crime how you with 1,000 almost left unsaid. You waited until there was nothing to say, just so you wouldn't be the one to misbehave. Cold. The story was finished before it was told. No bang, no whimper, just a silence so holy. Because you ended us. Yeah, you ended us slowly. One piece at a time. One piece at a time. You knew I'd stay. I watched you pack that leather bag by the bed, with a list of excuses already half said. You didn't look guilty, you didn't look pained. You just looked like a man who had nothing remained. I stood in the kitchen, I gripped the white tile, waiting for a sorry or a stay for a while. But you didn't even bother to soften the blow. You just checked your watch, ready to go. You didn't say goodbye, you just said see you around, knowing I'd be the one still pinned to this ground. You didn't ask if I'd be okay in the dark, because you'd already left your permanent mark. And that's the part that's tearing me through. It wasn't the leaving, it was the things that you knew. You knew I'd wait by the phone for the ring. You knew I'd forgive you for every damn thing. You played your cards with nothing to pay, because you knew, God help me, you knew I'd stay. It's been 3 weeks and the laundry is piled. I haven't slept and I haven't quite smiled, but the door isn't locked and the porch light is on, a beacon of hope for a man who is gone. You counted on my mercy like it was a bank, while I was the captain of a ship that you sank. You relied on the fact that I'm loyal and kind to leave me in pieces and not look behind. And that's the part that's tearing me through. It wasn't the leaving, it was the things that you knew. You knew I'd wait by the phone for the ring. You knew I'd forgive you for every damn thing. You played your cards with nothing to play, because you knew, God help me, you knew I'd stay. It's a weaponized love, it's a cruel kind of power, to know you can break me and I'll still be your flower, waiting for rain from a cloud that is dry, knowing exactly how much I would cry. You didn't have to be brave, you didn't have to be strong, when you knew I'd be pocket. I should've thrown it, but I couldn't drop it. Like every word that fell out of your mouth. I'm still heading north while you're heading south. I know the truth is a bitter pill, but I'm chasing the ghost of a high-speed thrill. You told me you'd change and I whispered I know. Watching the weeds in our garden grow. My friends call it denial, I call it a home. A beautiful palace where I'm all alone. I'm building a bridge out of paper and glass, just waiting for something that's never gonna pass. So tell me you love me, even if it's a sin. Tell me we're right where we've always been. I'll trade in the daylight for a beautiful dark. I'll let you keep striking the very same spark. My head knows the truth, but my heart's paralyzed. And I still believe lies. Yeah, I still believe your beautiful lies. I saw your name on a glowing screen. I know exactly what that silence means. You're with somebody new in a different town, but I'm still here waiting for the walls to come down. I tell myself that you're just confused, that you're the one lost, and I'm not the one used. It's a heavy addiction, this version of you that doesn't exist, but I need it too. So tell me you love me, even if it's a sin. Tell me we're right where we've always been. I'll trade in the daylight for a beautiful dark. I'll let you keep striking the very same spark. My head knows the truth, but my heart's paralyzed. And I still believe lies. They say the truth is supposed to set you free, but the truth feels like chains and a cold light to me. I'd rather be caged in a dream that you spun than be wide awake and completely undone. So keep talking, keep lying, keep playing the part until the last string snaps inside of my heart. Say you're coming home. Say you're all alone. It's a hollow comfort, it's a thin disguise. But honey, look at me, I still believe lies. I still believe. Lies. You never came back. The porch lights flickering, losing its fight. I've watched every car turn the corner tonight. The tea's gone cold and the shadows have grown, mapping the silence of a house, not a home. I left the key where you know it would be, just in case you remembered a version of me. You said you were going There's a hope in my chest, a cruel little heart that won't let me rest. You said you were gonna clear your head to buy some time, that's what you said. I counted the minutes, then I counted the days, waiting for the sun to break through the haze. But the seasons turned and the sky turned black, and you never came back. No, you never came back. Did you find what you needed on that open road? Did you drop my heart like a heavy load? Was it easy to breathe once you crossed the line? Did you leave your past at the welcome sign? The light finally burned out on the porch today. I guess even the boat knew you'd stay away. I'm locking the door. I'm over the fact that you never came back. You never came back. You never came back. I loved you more. The coffee's cold, the house is way too still. I told myself I'd move on, but I never will. I see a ghost in the doorway in the hall, tracing every shadow hanging on the wall. You said we'd last, you said we were the lucky ones, but you left me reaching for a setting sun. And I hate that I'm the one who's left to bleed while you're out finding everything you need. It wasn't a competition, wasn't a score, but God, it hurts to know I loved you more. much more. So much more. Yesterday the sun was sitting on your shoulder. We were tangled in the sheets, laughing at the rain. But overnight the wind blew in and made the air feel older. And suddenly you're looking at me like I'm just a stain. I woke up to a winter that I didn't see coming. The coffee's still hot, but your heart is a stone. I can hear the engine of your getaway humming while I'm standing in the kitchen feeling chilled to the bone. Was it a switch? Was it a ghost? How did you leave the one you loved the most? The thermometer is dropping, the sky is turning gray, and I'm watching my forever just shiver away. You turn cold fast like the mid-July frost, leaving me counting everything that I've lost. 1 minute you're fire, the next you're the ice, and I'm paying the heavy heartbreaking price. There was no warning, no long slow goodbye, just a sudden I'm done and a dead look in your eye. I'm freezing to death in the shadow you cast. God, baby, you turn cold fast. Your touch used to burn like a brand on my skin. Now it's a draft blowing under the door. I'm looking for the man that I used to let in, but I don't recognize your face anymore. Did you plan the exit? Did you time the retreat? While you were whispering secrets so sweet, it's a whiplash of silence, a seasonal change. How can someone so close feel so bitter and strange? I'm reaching for a sweater, reaching for a light, but there's no warmth left in the middle of this night. You're a sudden November, a snap in the air, and I'm caught in the open with nothing to wear. So cold, you turn cold so fast. You made me weak. I used to be the one who held the line, built these walls up brick by heavy brick. I had a heart that kept perfect time until the air around you got too thick. I used to walk like I owned the ground, eyes level, never looking for a hand. But then you made that quiet, holy sound and turned my solid rock to shifting sand. It wasn't a crash, it wasn't a blow, it was a slow, steady letting go. Now I'm trembling at the knees, like a leaf caught in your summer breeze. You made me weak, you made me small, you coffee cup is shaking in my grip. I can't even hold a simple thought. I let the independent version of me slip into the tangled web that you caught. I'm checking the phone like it's oxygen, counting the minutes since you went away. I'm a shell of the girl that I was back then, just a pile of ashes from yesterday. They say love is a strength, but they lied to me. It's a long, slow surrender to a quiet thief. You took my pride and you took my nerve and left me the heartbreak I didn't just to watch me fall. I gave you the keys to every locked door. Now I'm just a shadow on the hardwood floor. I used to be steady, I used to be brave. Now I'm just a ghost you forgot to save. Every promise was a debt I couldn't keep. Oh, you made me weak. I can't stand up, I can't move on. Look at what you've done now that you're gone. You made me weak, so incredibly weak. You made me weak. So incredibly weak. I fell too hard. I saw the warning signs like red lights in the rain, but I drove right through them just to feel the rush again. You didn't have to push, you didn't have to try. I saw a glimmer of a promise in your eye. I unbuckled every doubt I ever had, ignored the friends who told me this would end up bad. I traded in my balance for a dizzy kind of high, and never stopped to wonder if the well was running dry. Now the gravity's pulling on my chest, and I'm failing every single safety test. I stepped off the edge and I closed my eyes, believing in the beauty of your hollowed out lies. I fell too hard, I fell too fast. I built a future out of broken glass. I thought you'd catch me, I thought you were the one, but I was just a shadow chasing after the sun. Now I'm hitting the ground and the pieces are small. There's nothing left of me after this kind of fall. I didn't just stumble, I went over the guard. God, I fell too hard. God, I fell too hard. The silence in this room is a heavy, crushing weight. I'm staring at the calendar and cursing every day. But how we're using misuse a ghost inside my phone, reminding me that together always ends in alone. I gave you the map to the places I hide. I let you see the messy parts I keep deep inside, and you use that knowledge just to walk away, leaving me with nothing but the debt I have to pay. I should've kept my feet on the solid ground instead of letting my heart make that crashing sound. I dove into the deep end when I couldn't even swim, and now the light is fading and the world is looking dim. I fell too hard, I fell too fast. I built a future out of broken glass. I thought you'd catch me, I thought you were the too hard. I just fell too hard. I just fell too hard. Kept the porch light burning for 1,000 nights, waiting for the gravel to crunch beneath your tires. I stayed awake through the fading of the lights, feeding all my hope into the dying fires. I reached for you in the middle of my sleep, tangled in the sheets of a ghost I couldn't keep. I gave you every maybe and every one more try, until I ran out of tears and the well ran dry. You thought my heart was a revolving door that you could walk through whenever you were bored, but the hinges are rusted and the wood has turned cold, and I'm letting go of the stories we told. You can call my name until your throat is raw. You can point out every single jagged flaw, but the bridge is burned. Tell me you're sorry, I've heard the song before. It's a hollow melody that doesn't work no more. You didn't value the gold when it was in your hand. Now you're just a stranger standing on my land. I've packed up the forever and I threw it in the rain. I've learned how to live with the rhythm of the pain. You didn't think I'd ever find the strength to leave, but you pushed me until I had nothing to believe. Yeah, I stayed in pieces. I watched you pack the memories in a cardboard box while I was busy changing all the deadbolt locks. The locks don't keep the shadows from the bedroom wall, and they don't stop the ceiling when it starts to fall. hall. You took the records and the pictures from the frame, left me the silence and the burden of your name. You walked out whole like you were never even touched, while I'm still hanging on to what I love too much. The mirror's cracked right down the center of my face, a jagged map of everything we can't replace. You swept the floor and you cleared the shells, but you left the wreckage of our former selves. You moved on like a river to the sea, finding all the parts of who you used to be. You're building something new on a different street, while I'm the debris lying at your feet. I'm a puzzle with the edges torn and frayed, stuck in the mess of the mistakes we made. You got the healing, you got the release, but I stayed in pieces. Yeah, I stayed in pieces. I try to glue the fragments back together one by one, but they don't fit the same now that we're done. There's a hole in the middle where your heart used to sit, and no amount of lonely seems to brighten it. I see you laughing in a photo someone shared, like you never trembled, like you never cared. How is it easy for you to feel complete while I'm still sweeping glass up off the sheet? They say that time is supposed to be a man, but I'm just waiting for the breaking to end. I'm a million shards reflecting back the sun, 1,000 tiny deaths that have just begun. Sharp edges, cold ground, I'm still waiting to be found. You're a masterpiece and I'm just scattered. I stayed in pieces. I'm still in pieces. I'm still in pieces. I poured my spirit into every cracked cup, trying to fill the holes you left behind. I stayed awake just to watch you wake up, while I let the best of me go slowly blind. I was the anchor when the tide got high, I was the soft place whenever you'd fall. But I looked in the mirror with a heavy sigh and realized I wasn't even there at all. I reached into my chest and I pulled out the light, just to keep you warm in the middle of the night. Now I'm shivering here in the shadows we made, watching the colors of my own life fade. I gave too much, letting my heart dry. I traded my wings just to watch you fly. I was the oxygen, you were the flame. Now there's nothing left but the sound of your name. I emptied my pockets, I gave too much. You took the kindness like it was a debt, like I owed you every single breath I drew. Now you're walking away with no regret, and I'm left wondering what I'm supposed to do. My garden is withered, the soil is dust. I spent all my rain trying to wash off your rust. I was the silence when you needed to scream, and now I'm the ghost in a dead man's dream. They say love is a circle, a give and a take, but I was the only one bending till I'd break. I built you a palace, I built you a throne, and now I'm just standing here all alone. I gave too much, I bled my heart dry. I traded my wings just to watch you fly. I was the oxygen, you were the flame. Now there's nothing left but the sound of your name. I emptied my pockets, I emptied my soul, trying to make a broken man feel whole. Now I'm the one who's out of touch, because I gave too much. Nothing left for me, nothing left to lose. I'm a hollow shell in these worn out shoes. I spent it all on you. Yeah, I gave too much. Way